Jackson Radio Show.
Another school shooting. Yes, indeed. This one in Maryland. And this is one that all these school shootings, I just want to be very clear, put these on the bony shoulders of Barack Insane Obama. Welcome back, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. An armed resource officer ended a school shooting at Great Mills High School in St. Mary's County, Maryland. This happened just a day ago? St. Mary's County Sheriff Tim Cameron told WRC-TV, the NBC affiliate in Washington, that a male student at a high school opened fire on a female student shortly after school started. Where's Kumbaya? Where's all these emasculated males? I thought these emasculated males were not supposed to be going around shooting up girls. They're supposed to be trying on makeup together. A second male student was shot, but I think he was caught in the crossfire. Cameron said the school resource officer then fired his own weapon at the gunman, bringing the violence to an end. The gunman was later pronounced dead. The girl was critically injured, according to the reports. The third student, rather, is being treated for a gunshot wound. I want to stop for just a second and tell you guys, school shootings. Get used to it. It isn't like this is something new. Let me tell you why. It's because liberalism is in these schools. Oh, I know. You say, Kevin, you're a broken record. All you do is talk about leftism. Leftism. That's all it is. That is the answer. Light of the world, shine on me. Leftism is the answer, and it isn't giving you love. It's giving you hate. It breeds everything that you don't want in the human condition. It breeds insecurity. It breeds jealousy. It breeds envy. All of it. Guarantee you when they find out what's going on here, it's going to be something that you can tie it back to leftism. It's going to be family issues. It's going to be teasing, bullying, unrequited love, unresolved stuff, anger, you name it. And let me tell you something, folks. I'm a conservative, and I had to deal with all those emotions as a kid, but I never wanted to hurt anybody. I never went to therapy. I didn't have any safe zones or whatever. By the way, isn't that a safe zone? Did you guys see, I don't know if you've seen this, in London, they have a sign up now that says something like, this is a no-go zone. It's for adults. This is not at some, at Oxford or some college or university. They want adults where they believe that Muslims are no longer going to attack. Your rape culture doesn't apply here in the safe zone, Muslims in London. The Londoners are seeing it and saying this is so ridiculous. And they want it to be like everybody can come here. Think about this. When you have to tell people this is the safe area. In other words, outside of here, you're on your own. As we used to say, everybody for himself and God for us all. Only in here can we guarantee, finger quotes, your safety. But outside of this, well, hey, so what, we brought over all these crazed terrorists. Outside of our safe zone of schools, here I thought schools were supposed to be safe. Dens of leftism. You won't find a Republican anywhere near one of those schools. The superintendent's a Democrat. The teachers are Democrats. They're indoctrinated Democrats. Teachers union. Where's the teachers union? Are they crying out, protect our teachers? What is the role of a teacher? To protect. When you send your kids to school, you give them to the teachers and they become the surrogate parents. I know that doesn't, that's what the state wants you to believe. They're the surrogate parents. You send your kids to school, you're saying, I'm putting my kids in the care of the state. And what happens? Your kids get shot up. Great Mills, 60 miles southeast of D.C., where the March for Our Lives rally for school safety and gun control was scheduled to take place this Saturday. According to press reports from Southern Maryland, police had investigated a threat on February 20th that was posted on social media to Great Mills High School. Ironically, it got shot up. Hey, look, here's the difference between this and Parkland. When they found out there was a nutcase that was potentially going to go there and shoot up schools, the school resource officer was there and he took care of business. And a tweet from this kid, his name is A Persistence. He's a real Trump supporter, kind of a long-haired guy, millennial. He says, thank you to every single person who tweeted that the armed resource officers shot and stopped the Great Mills High School shooter. Well, thanks to everybody involved who responded, who said, you know what, we're going to take this seriously because many more people could have been killed. Now, leftists, ask yourself this question. What would have happened had that school resource officer not been there? That girl would be deader than disco, and so would that kid, and who knows how many others. But in this case, the bad guy is gone. I don't know what this kid did. I don't know what drove him to this act. But that act was the act of a madman, and he deserved to be dead from it. Outside of our safe zone of schools, here I thought schools were supposed to be safe. Dens of leftism. You won't find a Republican anywhere near one of those schools. The superintendent's a Democrat. The teachers are Democrats. They're indoctrinated Democrats. Teachers union. Where's the teachers union? Are they crying out, protect our teachers? What is the role of a teacher to protect? When you send your kids to school, you give them to the teachers and they become the surrogate parents. I know that doesn't, that's what the state wants you to believe. They're the surrogate parents. You send your kids to school, you're saying, I'm putting my kids in the care of the state. And what happens? Your kids get shot up. A friend of mine tweeted this. It's amazing that whenever Democrats are proven wrong on something, they pretend that they never said it. They now claim they never said collusion. And now that an armed guard saved kids' lives at school, they're pretending that they were never against armed guards at schools. I give you what I said to you a while back. You show me an armed guard who's willing to do his job and protect kids at school, and I'll show you a school that is going to be protected. And eventually, they won't shoot up those schools. You think anybody else is going to go and shoot up Great Mills High School? Great, whatever it's called. These people want you to believe that you send your kids to school and they're going to get educated, that everything's going good. Woohoo, look at this. Inner city high schools have a 50% dropout rate. Many of them do anyway. And of those who graduate, many of them can't read, can't compute at grade level. Urban public school teachers with school-age kids are more likely to have their own kids in private school than the rest of the population. That should tell you all you need to know about this rank school system that wants you to believe that you need to keep pouring money into a broken system. And then that system, they say, jump out of that one and onto the conveyor belt of ignorance going to college, where you can spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on stupid degrees that are going to get your kids nothing except laughed at. These people don't want to protect your kids. They don't want to educate your kids. They want to indoctrinate your kids, and they fool you into believing it, and they do a money grab, a vicious money grab. Chasing you out of public schools so you can not only pay the taxes for that, but go pay for private schools, then to convince you that you need to send your kids to the best colleges and the best universities so you can really buck up. And all you end up with is with debt and kids that don't talk to you. Anyway, we'll be back. Hillary apologized.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.